Okay everyone, welcome back to the Price Action Labs YouTube channel. So here we're going to be going over supply and demand using the footprint charts, right? So I've had so many questions about volume delta, how I can use the volume profile to predict accurate supply and demand zones using order flow footprint charts on the ATAS platform. So with that being said, let's dive into it, right? So we have the ATAS platform at the top and we're going to be focusing on supply zones and demand zones, right? How can you actually predict what is going to go on inside of these zones? So let's break this down. So if we just take a look at on the left hand side, right, we have a supply area in red. So you need to understand a couple of things, right? So when you trade, you want to have less rules and not more rules, right? So this is something I call the XXX model. So what is the XXX model, right? So the XXX model refers to three things, right? So the XXX model refers to you need to know where to trade from, what to look for, and why you are looking for it. Three basic things. So every trade you take needs to be run ruthlessly through the algorithm, through the XXX algorithm. You need to know where to trade from, what to look for, and why you're looking for it. So if I were to break this down even more simple for the SMC ICT traders, or just generally anyone, you're looking for a key level, right? You're looking for a key level to trade from. You're looking for price to enter the key level. So you're looking for an entry. Then you're confirming everything with the order flow, right? So I'm just going to write OF, right? Order flow. And that's what we're going to be going over. So when you're taking a trade from an order block or a supply area or a demand area, say this is a supply area over here, right? You need to understand how a supply area forms, right? And this comes from the order flow. So once you have your key level, you know, it could be a fair value gap, a breaker, an order block, whatever you want to call it, right? Once you have a key level, you're looking for price to enter your key level. So you're looking for these entry spots over here, and you want to use the order flow to determine whether it is a supply zone or a demand zone, right? So the spoiler alert here is you have no idea price is going to break higher or lower, in this case lower, if you don't actually read the order flow, right? Vice versa here for a demand area. If we just take a look at our demand area over here, how does it actually work, right?